Hello, folks, and welcome to Europa Universalis 4. This is a game I've opened a little bit before, just long enough to get a single trading card, and that was it. Then I saw Spiffing Brit playing a game of it, with everything turns up by 10, and I suddenly got compelled to play it. So let's give it a shot. I do have some DLC for it, because it feels wrong not having every DLC I can get, though I still don't have every DLC. I didn't have that much money to splash about. So, let us start now. So the Ottomans? Wait. Yeah, I don't have most of the DLCs. Don't have that. So, let us see Ireland. Okay, I'm never going to pronounce that one. Okay. G-H-E. Fuck you. Tyrone? But... Okay, Donegal, Connacht. Desh Mumhain? Leinster. Hagen? Jesus. I do not... Kildara. Pale. Sure. Let's go with you. Leinster ideas. Legacy of Palladius was one of the first parts to be Christianized. Saint Palladius arrived in Leinster in the early 5th century as Ireland's first bishop, preceding Saint Patrick. The province is dotted with monasteries and abbeys. Missionary strength +1, some of which date back to ancient times. The Black Rent, the Gaels of Leinster demanded tribute from the Anglo-Norman towns along the south coast and cash from the English settlers in the Pale. This tribute is called the Costdaub, the Daub? I have no idea. The Black Rent. Failure to pay simply means the Gauls take tribute by force, which added burden of lives lost and houses and crops burnt. 15% trade power, domestic trade power. Subject of my enemy is my friend. Rulers of Leinster have always sought to foster ties with the disaffected subjects of their neighbours, so as to better secure their own position. Rebel abroad will always find a sympathetic ear, perhaps arms, shelter, training, and coin in Leinster. Rebel support plus 20% efficiency. He is not strong, must be cunning. Though their enemies are usually better equipped with guns and artillery, the warriors of Leinster are adapted using terrain to shoot their advance in close melee, or to cover their retreat as they run to fight another day. Fire damage received, minus 10%. Long memories. People of Leinster remember the many injustices perpetrated upon them by their enemies. This strengthened them to resolve to fight on, to avenge the fallen and punish the guilty. Cost of reducing war exhaustion, minus 10%. The Geraldine League. With the Reformation spreading like wildfire in Europe, Leinster must rise to the challenge. We shall form a League of Nations, willing to defend the true faith from any heretics, and try to oppose their fate in Ireland. +1 diplomatic relations. Balacor? Military Academy. The O'Byrnes of Balnacore have taken to training the men of Wicklow in the continental arts of war. They seek to augment their forces of cavalry and kern with pikemen and gunners, so they might face their foes in open battle. Minus military technology cost by 10%. Nice. Sure, we'll give Leinster a shot. Christian Ireland. Okay. Just they're saying it was one of the first, so I was wondering was there still any that weren't. County size 1. The more provinces you have, the higher the potential development level. Development 6, fort level 1. Sure, we'll give Leinster a try. Rumors of Ottoman weakness caused Pope Eugene IV to call for a crusade against them in 1443. With the West still embroiled in 100 Years' War, the King of Hungary and Poland Václav III took on the cause to finally repel the scourge of Christendom from Europe, led by General Jean Hundiadi, the White Knight. The Hungarian army saw some initial success but was ultimately defeated. The abdicated Sultan Murad II came back to aid his son and would lead the Ottoman army to victory at the Battle of Varna, where King Václav was killed. Peace eventually signed, but the way for further Ottoman expansion to Eastern Europe now lay open. Fine. Alright, man. Because I've, like, no achievements in goddamn, like, Crusader Kings 2, despite the bit I've played of it, because I kept making custom characters, so it annoys me a little. So, let's get achievements here at the least. Dingle. Ireland, in 1444, is divided among many disparate clans in the wake of the collapse of direct English rule. English controls now limited to a small area around Dublin known as the Pale. It's where you get the phrase beyond the Pale. Or moreover, the rest of Ireland is where you get the phrase. You've gone beyond the Pale. From the English perspective, beyond civilized land, or what have you. I remember there was some trivia in this that I've actually heard a different iteration of it. I saw it in the Spiffing Brit thing, but I can't remember what it was anymore. It was some trivia, or like in the first half of the video, first quarter, and it was different to what I knew. It seemed wrong, but, like, fuck if I can remember. But, yeah, I remember someone saying that just for a small spate of time, Ireland was never really united under, like, an Irish king. But I know little about that. More focused on Ireland getting away from England in, like, World War I, II era. Immediately beyond the Pale are the domains of the peerage of Ireland. The Earls of Desmond, Ormond, Ulster and Kildare. These lords once governed in the name of the English crown, but now their fealty is nominal at best. They reign independently and often in defiance of English influence. Over centuries, the transplanted Anglo-Norman nobility have become as Irish as the population they govern. I remember hearing that the Normans actually became more Irish than the Irish. That's how thoroughly they embraced Ireland. Offaly and Leinster are surrounded by potential enemies, but also by opportunities for an aggressive ruler. In the north, the earldoms of Tyrone and Tyrconnell and Ulster sit precariously in the path of both English and Scottish expansionism. The O'Neill clan of Tyrone have put aside their pride and consider alliance with one of these powers if they ever wish to restore the legacy of their legendary ancestor, this guy, High King Niall of the Nine Hostages. Thormund, Sligo, Clonricard, and Munster, like some of these I don't know how to pronounce because it's the first time I've literally ever seen them. And Munster in the west and south, relatively safe from the ambitions of regional powers, at least for the time being. These clans have long and storied histories, giving descent from Irish heroes, such as Brian Boar and Cartacht the Elder. If they choose to seize it, they have the opportunity to expand throughout Ireland and become powers in their own right. An Ireland united by High King seems like a distant dream, but a dynasty that can overcome both their Irish rivals and the English invaders may yet claim that title once again. Catholic faith gives the following modifiers: -1 tolerance of heretics, +1 tolerance of the true faith. Catholic countries can interact with the papacy by using papal influence to accrue over time. Influence can be used to either come to papal control or to get favours from the papacy. In the early start dates, most Christian world was Catholic, but over Reformed desire will build up as a result of collection actions of all Catholic rulers. Once Reformed desire is high enough, the Reformation will start, and the Protestant and Reformed faiths will spread rapidly from centres of Reformation. Irish Kingdom. Kingdoms are monarchies. This means a ruler is in place for life, and that his succession is dependent on having a designated heir. Heirs acquired over time or through event choices. If the monarch dies before the heir reaches maturity, Regency Council can take over, preventing the declaration of wars. The monarch can also have consorts that are acquired either through royal marriages, through events, or when an heir is created. A consort will rule until the heir reaches maturity instead of Regency Council. Your government is augmented by estates of the realm. They can differ from county to county, country to country, but represent strong interest groups within your country that give you both powerful benefits if they're loyal and influential. And state might also be a great hindrance if it's disloyal or too influential, however. Their influence and loyalty can increase through choices and events, as well as by distributing a greater share of the crown land to them. All governments use governmental reforms. These reforms gradually add distinctive bonuses to a government over the course of a game. Reforms are unlocked by the accumulation of reform progress points, which are passively gained at a rate determined by the average autonomy level of your provinces. Europe is home to the Holy Roman Empire, a giant but largely divided empire that dominates the German and northern Italian regions. Upon the death of an emperor, the imperial electors select his replacement by voting. A member can become an elector by being granted an electorate by the current emperor or inheriting an elector. Countries within the Holy Roman Empire are allowed their own diplomacy and even have their own subjects, but the emperor is obligated to defend them from outside forces and can demand that they hand back unlawfully acquired territory within the empire. While the authority of the emperor is currently low, this may change if the emperor can strengthen his hold through imperial reforms. The emperor can bestow the status of free imperial city upon republics within the empire that are not bigger than one province. These states will enjoy... One second. 1, 2, 3, 4. The protection of the emperor, while increasing imperial authority and tax income. Should a free city acquire a second province, it will lose its protected status. Northern Italy is technically part of the Holy Roman Empire, but the region is slipping from imperial control for a long time. If the emperor does not strengthen his hold over Italy within the next few decades, Italian states will be considered independent of the empire. Probably best to do that. So is there no issue for having this standing? It's a bit different from Crusader Kings. Nutrition for enemies. We have livestock. Since the dawn of history, the care for domesticated animals has been one of the main occupations of humanity. Livestock includes everything from cows and horses in rich agricultural areas to herds of pastorals in Great Plains. And rich agriculture areas. Herds of pastorals in Great Plains and deserts of the world. Okay, yeah, this is quite a lot to take in. Why I never ended up playing Hearts of Iron. It's quite daunting. Okay, I need a rival. I guess I'll go with Ormond. This is selected. These are all on par. Yeah, we'll go with... Wait, we're down as Desmond. Okay. Oh yeah, they already view us as our rivals. By setting Desmond as a rival, you announce to the world that they are your rival. Against a rival with following benefits. More likely to gain alliances with your enemies. 25% prestige from defeating them in battle. No trade efficiency penalty when embargoing. Plus 25% spy network construction against them. And minus 33% diplomatic power for demanding provinces from them in a peace deal. And who... Who there? Alliance? Jesus, minus 1,000. Is that necessary? Okay, I don't think I can win them over. Not unless I got some insane diplomats. Okay, let's cancel. Let's see if there's anyone here that actually likes us. Okay, it's just like human. I was like, what? Are there elves? Can I get in trouble with the Fae? Wait, Awfully likes us? Alliance. Yes. They're hostile. No. Oh, ooh. They're neutral. I could send a diplomat. Covert. Build a spy network to fabricate a claim here. Send a diplomat to build up our network of spies and informants in Desmond. They'll increase the size of our spy network by 1.86 each month. Our agent is active. Spy network charge 25. Small 2.09 risk discovery each month. If we discover damaged relations, reduce the size of the network and prevent us from growing it for a while. And it's in Desmond. Do it. I've been playing a lot of Warcraft 3 custom campaigns as of late. I'm working my way through the Arcane series, so I'm very much in that kind of mindset, but I want to branch out and try other things. Music control. Hopefully all these are safe. I got some of the music DLC in, but not Sabaton. I like Sabaton, certainly, don't get me wrong, it's just that would be copyrighted. Okay, you. We're friendly. Oh yes. I need to focus on these. Yearly inflation reduction, minus unrest. Not too sold on them. How's the rest? Trade efficiency wouldn't be bad. Foreign countries lack heirs. We included in that. Unassigned merchant. Can be divert trade from trade nodes, where you have trade power in any direction. Choose or to collect revenue from your home trade node. Good ship. Oh. Suppose I could get this, because this does give trade power. I have no idea where I could put that merchant. Ooh. Arrange that. I can send my merchant here, but would there be any point? Should I go for improved relations 20% or diplomatic reputation? Sure, go for you. Oh, I was actually thinking the other one. Whoops. Whatever. Oh. I was thinking that'd bring up a menu. Bold fighter, naive enthusiast. One rushing ahead, underestimating consequences. Sure their neighbors will be sword forgive sights and transgressions. Calm. So yeah, he counterbalances that negative effect. Oh, that's just music. Royal marriage from Offway. Your improved relations, chance of an heir, and your legitimacy. Royal marriage for one of Sovereign Lord's dependents. Sure. I need three rivals. Wow, I've... Sure. Go against Ulster. None of these places actually like me. Until death do us part. Sure. Oh, Crown Land. It was 20% loyalty. Tempted in getting some land back. Yeah, there's so much to this. I feel I should have watched more. God damn. Crusader Kings 2 was a lot easier to get into. Ooh. Okay, I don't know why that's even an option since I need level 5 administrative technology to do anything with it. We've gained a humiliating rival caucus battle against Tyrone, Ulster, and Desmond. Against this. Help from Austria, they tell us of the Kingdom of Italy and the Empire. For years now, imperial authority over the Kingdom of Italy. I read Italy initially as lady. I was like, what? The Kingdom of Italy has been waning. Successive emperors have failed to impose their will on the Italian states, as they've begun to act with total disregard for imperial laws and customs. Unless wayward nations in northern Italy are reined in soon, Italy may slip out of imperial control forever. Hmm. Natural harbor. Oh yes, I can do... I didn't realize they cost that much. Oof. I am really new to this. Feel kind of terrible trying to record it, but oh well. Oh well. Oh yeah, something I was gonna do, in times of need. The dynasty of our noble king, Mac Morag Kavanagh, is certainly a powerful one. Though true Don Chad, they rule our nation will do so for many years to come. However, even the great are sometimes in need of help. Thankfully, the Mac Morag Kavanagh family strong bonds that are great powers, such as the Concabere Fog House. I've never heard of some of these. Oy. Led by none other than An Kalbach, King of Offaly. I have no idea I've said most of these. Apologies. His gracious wife, Rasheen, is adored. And again, it's not pronounced as it looks. The Irish name Own has a fucking B in there, and a G. Siobhan, outright, it doesn't have a V. It says as if prison shiv, but there's a B in there. BH. Well, I suppose there's a H in shiv, but different part of it. Perhaps we can ask her if she can, is a daughter of her own royal house and an invaluable contact. Perhaps we can ask her if she can influence her husband to lend us a hand. Friends of need happens in 30 days. Yeah, I need money. Oh, go there, do that. I didn't notice I had 2 fleets. When I clicked on it initially, it just showed me the cogs. You're the one I want to try and kill. They're allied with Brittany. Going to war with them would... Broken promises. When we married a Russian to the Offaly king, we thought a strong bond had been formed between the countries. While we never dishonor our part of the deal, apparently the king had no such qualms. Rashid's letter of response reached us today. Not only did he refuse a request, he also had the nerve to reproach us for outrageous demands. That's fine. Kind of merchant class. Without the old privileges and pedigrees of the other factions, the status and influence of burghers, I never know how to say that, is really quite as secure as those born into power. And a combination of financial misfortune, misdirected political ambitions, the ultimate loss of power and influence for people here. Burghers of... They tell us of the great bullion famine. We often pay in gold to import silks, alum, spices, and pearls from the east. As trade between east and west becomes more frequent, the deficit of gold in Europe is becoming more apparent. Gold has become an increasingly rare commodity in our world, but demand for luxuries has not decreased. Getting access to sources of gold outside of Europe might put an end to this bullion famine. Wait, I've only... Okay, I'm gonna go beat these up. Then again, their friend Brittany will be on their way. Wait, how's Brittany doing? Even... Oh, it's this bit here. Okay. 4,000. Oof. Well, they, I suppose, are equal. Just take their capital. We don't seem to get to keep anyone. The invented successors, possible options. They went. We needed Jagan as their choice of action. I have no idea. Under Rhodes and Desmond have the Gaul claim Mog as their own, though the claims often spurs enough to justify a war if they want it. Oh, I have a missionary. Can I make make any money by sending him out anywhere. How do I even do that? Pirates? Okay. Ah. Oh, actually, this one would have been better. Whoops. I was just quick in the quick off the mark. England has fabricated a claim. Alliance with Munster. Sure. Oh. Accept. Go there. Protect trade. Got a queen, got a heir. Now have a claim. Declare war. Take Cork. Yeah, call him back. lost a battle. One battle Cork. Now I've sieged the place down. Naive relative. A close member of her family of Rose is proven utterly naive and keeps telling foreigners vital information publicly. Technically treason, but executing a member of royalty might cause unrest. It was 10 prestige, which is... It's not obviously available. Oh. Already losing prestige. Fine. Friendly armies to attach to it. Seems that one ship I had sent down here is gone. I shouldn't just send one. We're at war. I have loans. I'm in middle precedent. Could we just... Ooh, Jesus. Hiding. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I should have... Ooh, I don't have a leader. Alright, never mind. Here's been blockaded. Nothing I can do about that. I'm making a bit of money looting here. We get this over with. Yeah, I'm making some mistakes here, but like I said, this is literally the first time I played the game, so... Siege Cork is over. Last 122 days before succumb to hunger and disease. We'll give up Cork. Relatively little. So I might actually have to go toward Brit. Actually, I have to go fight Brittany. Is there any way for me to gain further war score here? Yes, I'll give them my own county. I have no idea what I can do here. They rejected it. Unsurprising, really. Great, that's going back up. Border disputes. The province of the Pales has been a disputed border between us and England for quite some time, but there really shouldn't be any question about its loyalty, considering cultural ties between us and the local population. Bearing in mind the way the rest of that godforsaken country is run at the moment, so I'm highly unlikely to be able to organise any serious offensive press the matter further. Okay, I'm actually going to quit the menu, yeah. Brutal, result in status quo. Yeah, quit. I know. Wait. I don't know why it keeps closing to desktop. Fucking Crusader Kings 2 wasn't like this. I'm going to try this again and try and play this better. I was making mistakes, but now I'm understanding more of what the fuck's going on. Okay. I also forgot all about this. £5 land? No. I'm not even sure what absolutism is. Her practice allowed the clergy to oversee the implications of king decisions. Ugh. Clerical ministers reduces missionary cost by 20%. If we listen to votes of clergy and place their concerns at the forefront of our mind, we might derive considerable benefits for our role in the seat of people's faith in Catholicism greatly strengthened. Yearly papal influence. Increase the cost of papal. Lose 5, but gain 1 a year. The Pope's legates and other emissaries shall not only be welcome in our lands, but the King commits to always obeying their judgment and to non-interference in relations between the local clergy and the Pope. Sure, fine. Need an active cardinal. Well, never mind so. Okay, fine. Clerical Advisory Council. Nobility. Basically, I'm going to yank land back from these, so I need something to... give them influence. Reduce absolutism. Sure. Yeah. Increase prestige, minus 5% national tax modifier. Although hesitant to that, we have next to no cash. Fine, free enterprise. Really? Sorry. Cancel that out. Ooh, they've actually outright risen up. Land autonomy, though not actual independence. We'll handle that just fine. So states. It's fine. Assigned merchant trade. English channel. Oh, send them to increase trade power. Oops. am I... Oh, and I did it again. I'll fix it when they get there. Too few rivals. Torment. Fine. It's a little different than before. I need a general. Think this is good. Shock, fire. Shock is measure of the casualties units inflict in the shock phase of combat. Then there's maneuver of 1, fire of 2, and siege. It's not much of a sieger. Can't choose it because they're in combat. I have 1. Beautiful. Yeah, they'll simmer down in a bit. Great Horde is planning attack there. Okay, what's the merchants looking like? Oop, you're there. Select mission. Protect trade. Actually, merge. No, protect trade. And send them there. Don't think 10% of land. With that much influence. No. They should simmer down soon. Okay, advisors. Your prestige, production efficiency, and tax modifier. Spy network, populations, trade efficiency by 10. Yeah, you. We're fine for them for now. Diplomacy. Remember what we did in the previous game? They hate our guts. Okay. factions. Who do you hate? Oh, actually. Tormund and Monster. Okay, these two. I don't have a diplomat. Ooh, some died. The estates of Leinster proposed agendas for the Summit Diet for everyone estates will have large benefits in the long term. Encourage to promote the poor, regard for the Pope has for a nation, call for us to reform our standing as good Christians by solidifying relations with Roma. The nobility are concerned at the threat posed by rivals in Ulster. Recommend that we befriend their rivals, Tyrconnell, so that together we may stand strong against them. The burghers request that we invest in the prosperity of the city of Wexford. Upon completion, they'll get 10 loyalty, gain 1 skilled diplomat, 20% improved relations, 50% cheaper to employ. With this, we'll get a bit of money and 10 loyalty. With this, they'll gain 10 loyalty and 1 papal influence for the next 15 years. I was already actually doing this one, so... Oh. No, I wasn't. I got the names confused. I'm not used to seeing it as Tyrconnell, or however you say it. Ah, the cogs are transports. Oh, okay. Good to know. "59 years in the future." Yeah, I got plenty of time to worry about that. Guess if I stand this army down. Surrender Maine. In exchange for accepting the Peace of Tours in 1444, the country of Maine. I remember now. But War of the Roses was apparently a after the fact thing. The Roses, if there was the War of Roses over here in England between two noble families. Apparently, that was done after the war. It wasn't an active thing, according to horrible histories, if memory serves. It was actually a romanticism that came afterwards. The old rose thing. In practice, however, this is taking quite some time to materialize. Rav himself unseen has made the hold-up go away, however, and Maine's now finally in our hands. France. Need much higher research. Long famine. The levy. In time, many everyday occurrences in the life of our king and his predecessors become a subject of ceremony. Being able to attend the bedroom of the ruler as he dresses, for instance, is considered by many to be the best way to gain the ear of the king. An elaborate court life will certainly limit the power of our nobles to deploy against us in their countryside properties, but also prove quite expensive. Denying them the right to be part of the daily life of king entirely, on the other hand, also limits their influence, but the nobility will likely resent it. Keep it to a modest level. An elaborate entry ceremony for the most influential. Most need for such things. It was a bit of money, but the nobility stopped complaining. Fine. Okay, that's just costing me money. Well, it gets me a bonus. The Isles describe military access, accepting will move their armies into land to war with Ulster, Sligo, and Ormond. Sure. Gwynedd. Fine, do whatever. Apparently I get along okay with England. Wait, we actually get along okay with Ormond? Weird. These two are at war with each other. Comet sighted. It's an omen. Oh, comet, devil's kith and kin. Peasants are always superstitious. The appearance of a comet in the sky has caused panic among our people. They're convinced that this is a sign that the end times is near, or there's something bad is going to happen in the near future. Damn it. Okay. Desmond's declared war on us. No, that's not right. Thought I'd be able to just rally people, like raise the levies. Seems I can't. Okay, I can do this instead. Wrong thing. Yeah, I thought I could just sort of, like raise the levies, the other game. action. Sue for peace. I have no diplomats. One sec. 21, 22, 23, 24. God, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. You... Yeah. Stop for a sec. Attack here. Ooh. Fighting going on over here. Okay, win that. Did I capture a ship? Yeah, seems so. Very good. Can't get involved around him. Ooh, have actually blockaded it, so that's something. Oh, Jesus. Tormund could have warned their enemy Desmond to... Really? I'm in the middle of this, damn it. Oh, they view us as a rival. Okay. paused, since people are still moving. To some degree. I keep mistaking it. Importing naval supplies. Ambitions to improve our nation's navy have recently come to a halt. Leinster shipbuilders don't lack ideas or plans, but supplies. Some of them cannot help but notice, they claim, that our neighbour has an abundance of material that will be useful in equipping a modern navy. We try not to make our fleet dependent on foreign support, but these policies stand in our way of progress. Perhaps we should import just enough to test new shipbuilding techniques. Ships from foreign wood. We save to fashion them from the rock. Plus 2 mercantilism, or 60 diplomatic power, and England likes us a bit more. We can compromise if we put some plans into motion. Ooh. That allied ships. Okay. Cork. We won, and now we have a second province. We demand a full annexation. The peace will cost us 18. As a defender, we suffer a base of 6 aggression expansion relations penalty. Gain 1.5 prestige, and they lose 1.5. Victorious, and that is mine. Leinster. As announced, Leinster is a new rival. Completely from the game and no longer pay maintenance costs for it. By expanding, they will not be able to be hired until they have recovered their manpower in a few years. Make a core. I'm not sure what that even means. Views this province as being rightfully theirs, either by having claim on it or being one of their core provinces. can they? There we go. Predict trade. North Sea. Okay, I have to go back to diplomatizing with you. Okay, we'll spy network over here. The diplomat expelled, Noob's agents arrested, reducing it to 25%. Or by nobles ally with foreign power. Nobility often prove unruly subjects to kings, seeking to resist any infringement on their autonomy and seizing any opportunity to strengthen their position. This often includes making common cause with foreign powers. Recently, several key figures appear to have struck an agreement with Munster to advocate a pro-Munster course of action in return for certain favours and promises. Not directly treasonable, this behaviour is clearly detrimental to our interests, but reigning in middle could prove no easy matter. Fine. Tormund has declared war. Four keeps shaking. It's quite irritating. Mercs. Oh, I can't hide him again. Gotta exactly wait till next year. Okay, we're just gonna borrow more money. Yeah. Couldn't even hire them. Okay, I've lost. Probably heretic. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna stop for here.